the outside of the Benimar Tessoro T481. If we move along, we will first come to the flue for the Truma boiler. You do not need to do anything with these particular flues, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. If we then move along, we will come to the freshwater fill. Just push in and take the blue water cap out and put a hose in and fill up the tank. To drain the freshwater tank down for winterization, or if you do not want to go down the road with a lot of water on board, we do have to go underneath the van. So if I now get down here, you'll see it's located quite close to where the exhaust is. If I now move up there, you will now see the little blue lever there. Just twist and it will then empty your freshwater tank. Next we have the access to the storage cupboard. We currently have in here at the moment the spare wheel, jack and wheel brace, the ladder for the drop down bed, silver thermal screens for the outside of the van, awning winding handle, and the carpets. When closing these lockers, do make sure the handles are out like so, and then shut, and then push in, because they can be broken if they're like they are now and then the door is slammed. We then have the location of the cassette. To remove the cassette toilet, lift up on the blue lever, pull the cassette towards you to remove. Before use, take off the blue cap and then add your toilet chemical or and then close back down again. When these are inserted back in, what will happen is this part here will slide back, and then on the toilet you'll have the grey lever that then moves this mechanism just here. This is the best way to give it a real good clean out, and it is also a good idea to keep this lubricated. Thetford do their own lubricants, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. We then have the grey water drain point. So to drain off the water, you will see the drain point just there. Just literally pull the lever and it will drain off the grey water. Coming around the back, we have the Fiamma bike rack. Just grab hold, pull and drop down. We then need to undo and undo, and this will then allow us to manoeuvre this bar up higher. And then once we've done that, we can then pop the bikes on. These go through the wheels to secure them, and then these arms then go around whatever point of the frame you can attach. We then have the two flue points for the fridge freezer. These do come with winter covers. If we come around to the gas locker for a moment, I'll grab one of the winter covers. These particular winter covers go on the inside. So, tucked up here, we have two black clips that we basically slide and slide. We then remove the main cover and then pop in the winter cover. We then pop the cover back in and then close it back up again, and then we do exactly the same with the one above it. These are needed if we are using the motorhome in cold climate, because they will hold some heat in to make the fridge run more efficiently. Obviously make sure they're taken back out again when the weather is warm, or vice versa, the fridge will overheat and again will not perform correctly. As we then come round, we then have the gas locker. It's a nice big locker, so we can easily fit two gas bottles in here. The regulator is tucked right up the top, and then we have the pigtail that comes off the regulator, then screwed into the propane bottle just there. Bottle on and off on the top, anti-clockwise on, clockwise off. Do make sure we're off for travel. Also in here we have a fire extinguisher that is supplied by Benimar, which can be put wherever you wish, and two warning triangles. We then have the external barbecue point and shower hose. You are supplied with them by Benimar. The barbecue point just literally plugs in where my finger is here and will lock into place, and then you will be allowed to turn the gas on, and then to release it we just push on the collar, push it up, and it will then pop back out again. And then the external shower hose works exactly the same sort of way. Plug it in, as soon as it's locked in, as long as the water pump is turned on, it will then go under pressure, and then to release it just push on the collar, push it towards the van, and it will pop back out. We then have main supply, and the access from the outside to the locker space underneath the bench seat, and again we can then see the consumer unit.